I want to talk a little bit about C.J. Gardner-Johnson's impact. Oh, he's out. How about Emmanuel Mosley? Out. Kirby Joseph? Out. 3 critical cogs to the secondary didn't play last night. What about James Houston's impact? Out. Josh Paschal's impact? Out. On offense, Jamo's impact? Out. Hal Vaitai? Out. They have overcome. They're doing this. I didn't name one player there that is kind of irrelevant. They're either starters or guys that are expected to impact this team. Again, we talk about things that are kind of unprecedented because guess what you're never going to be in the NFL is 100%. Guys are going to get hurt. But all the stuff that we have been through historically, all of that would have doomed a Lions team. Doomed them. And they're overcoming that.
It's because they weren't good enough before, guys, and they didn't have the right coaching or the right player or the right depth. But when you're a good football team, because you're right, Doug, every NFL team is going to have injuries, and this is a game of attrition. But when you're good enough, you overcome those things. You overcome blown calls. You overcome injury issues because you're just good to the core. You know, you have that culture. You have the right people in place. And I think it's different now. So before when you're like, hey, man, they can't afford this injury or that injury. Now they kind of can and move forward. And then you look forward to when those guys get healthy, when those guys get back, what kind of juggernaut do you have?
Mm-hmm. And you're never, like, when they come back, somebody else will get hurt, right? It's just, I mean, but how about Tracy Walker? How great is it to be bringing Tracy Walker off the bench? I mean, Jerry Jacobs, undrafted free agent, who's kind of taken this position on social media about everything he's going to do for this team in the city, and he's going to persevere and don't forget about me. And he had some rough games early in the year.
Seattle especially.
2 picks last night. I mean, he had 2.
Bounce back.
Yep. There's your word again. Resilience. Mm-hmm. Yep.
This team was not resilient for the longest time.
Yep. And
there were probably Lions fans that reflex thought, oh, here we go again when Green Bay started the third quarter the way they did. But to Kang's point, brand new Lions, never a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they're going to finish this thing. Of course they're not going to let Green Bay make the comeback, mount the comeback. They got within 10, and what did the Lions do? Nearly a 9-minute drive put the game away.